Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope things are well in your world. We're here for our Daily Brew, which is a video series that we've been filming on stream where people in my Discord will suggest cards that they'd like me to brew around in the MTG Arena format Explorer. Today we're going to brew around Mysterious Limousine, and I also had a request to brew around Teleportation Circle in the queue in my Discord. And I realized as I got started with the limo that we could probably do something with both in one deck. And actually ended up with something really fun. I quite enjoyed these games. We were able to accomplish the task, as you will see, and have some real fun along the way. If you would like to stop by the stream, you can participate in suggesting cards that you'd like to see me brew around in the future. And you can also subscribe here and make sure you don't miss an episode. Thank you so much, and enjoy the brew. All right, so we are building around Mysterious Limousine. What exactly do this do? Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile up to one target creature until Mysterious Limousine leaves the battlefield. So it's kind of like an O-ring. If a creature is put into exile this way, return each other card exiled with Mysterious Limousine to the battlefield under its owner's control. So we can use this to get our opponent's stuff out of the way, and then potentially start driving it and swapping out things underneath it. So I assume we would want things that are good at crewing vehicles and a lot of enter the battlefield abilities. So that's mostly what we'd want to start with, I think. Let's take a peek at, can I sort by vehicles? Don't think I can currently. Maybe I can just search for vehicle here. I remember there used to be like a Mardu vehicles deck. Like we could potentially do something fun with that. All right, vehicles become artifact creatures. Choose a dwarf you control. Attach equipment to it. Nah. When this crews a vehicle, it gains first strike. It's sort of cool. This lets me just turn it into a creature, but that's not necessarily what you want to do with this, right? You want to like blink a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't know that I'm loving like a vehicle idea. I think the ETBs may actually be the way to go. What do you have to do with vehicles? Ah, you put counters on a creature or vehicle. Invoke Justice is interesting. But probably still not what I'm after. It seems like there's a lot of ways to like cheat and crew your vehicles, which is cool, but that's not quite what I'm looking for. I do like Cosmina. That's a hell of a vehicle. We can build around that sometime too. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Like blue-white blinky stuff seems best to me. So I sacrifice something and then put it into play. That like does go find it for me, but I don't quite need it. Right, Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh, draw 2 cards. Activated abilities for artifacts cost 2 less. Turn something into a 4/4. You know what's interesting to me is Lynn suggested in Discord that we do something with Teleportation Circle. So what I'm thinking is these 2 cards are kind of trying to do the same thing. So what if we just combine these? And we get all of the enter the battlefield effects we can possibly find in blue-white. And just make some cool stuff and blink it all back and forth and have a blast with it and hope nobody can disrupt it, because that would be really not fun. This draws us cards. I suppose it doesn't have to be blue. What other color could I do with it, Tommy? I was assuming blue would have some cool stuff to blink. But if you can think of something else, I'm certainly game. I mean, Throbbing Inspector is certainly fun to blink. It's going to have to be white. I feel like I can do better than that, though. Search your library for an aura card. Okay, yeah, that's not what I want. Green or black's also nice. Okay, well, let's look at what we can get from white and then start thinking about it. This can draw me a bunch of planes, which doesn't seem great. I've got to think bigger than this. Because, like, there's actually good stuff I could be blinking. Like, this on the low end is pretty good, right? Like, we would want the Charming Princes. I suppose the downside is I don't have quite enough rare wild cards to craft those. So, sure, we'll play one of them. We're going to do this in best of one, so size board card's not great. But yeah, Charming Prince looks pretty good. Probably don't need Containment Priests. Probably don't need you. Certainly don't want Hushbringer. Why are there like 800 arts for an Impassioned Orator? That seems somewhat unnecessary. Adversary was pretty cool, right? Because this is Enter the Battlefield and you can put counters on it. I guess it just makes your stuff arbitrarily large. Think of something that has a good ETB in another color and we can talk. Ooh, the Professor's kind of fun. I could use those and kind of like deal with that Charming Prince area and get a few lessons in here. That's neat. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Like, that's why I'm like, I want to do blue, white. Because Muldrifter would be pretty nice. Let's see if there's anything else in white that I'm excited about. What do you do? You've got to have Coven, so I don't quite like you. I remember Taco Guard. So you go get an enchantment. Which is interesting, but I feel like with 8 copies of this here, I probably don't want it. What's the CMC on Aerolos? I don't think I know what that is. To you? Okay. Oh, that's the one that makes like a token of himself, right? Vanishing Light and Borrowed Time are just kind of the same thing. Okay. We'll really need those. It's a little harder for me to find like something exciting than I thought it would be. If this blinks, it doesn't count anymore, right? So I could technically blink back a Professor of Symbology. That could be fun. Let's do that. Paolo could be fun too, to get some disruption. I'll take a couple of those. I think we're starting to get somewhere. Probably don't want to get too expensive with these. This will be fun stuff to play with. Like, kind of never really get to play with junk like this. You don't do anything interesting, right? No, you don't. Sagely. You could play this and run through the dungeon. I just don't know that it would actually do anything. That's a bit weak. But again, it's something we could play. Here, we'll make a possibility area. I'm also going to want some removal, and Prison Realm seems great for that, so let's consider that at least. Exile another creature from your graveyard, put a counter on each other creature you control. Okay, that's not really what we're after. Runeforge Champion, no thanks. Sigrid, no thanks. Like, I like Sparring Regimen, but that's not what we're doing here. And I don't like the Apparition, and I don't have to play it, which is neat, because I don't want to. Margaret. I remember Margaret. What do you do? Target an enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. No, thank you. I'm getting close to something here. There's just too many cards to really look through and do them all like this. Basri's Acolyte's interesting too. Like Blink. You could almost do this mono white. Why are we playing red again? I could make like kind of a mono white aggressive-ish deck that's using stuff like this and probably have a good time with it. It's not going to be wonderful, but it could work. Glorious Protector is kind of cute too. Flash it in, get them. Nobody will see junk like that coming. What do we think, chat? Heck yeah. I just found out what my sideboard's going to be. Like, I'll play one Legion Angel. Master Splicer? That's almost good enough. I kind of feel like I don't even want to include the blue now. I just want to do this and have a good time. This seems like it could be quite fun. Alright, do you do anything? I can't really blinker. This doesn't hit Planeswalkers, does it? No, it's only creatures. Yeah, I don't think she really does anything for us. And I'm kind of getting too expensive to be realistically playing anything here, right? What was the new one called? Yeah, there was a flying one, wasn't there? Stepped Outcast made it in. Man, they brought in some random stuff from cons. I just don't know what the new one's called. Anybody know? Inspiring Overseer? Okay. That. You would just play that instead of the dwarf. Sag dwarf. What do people use for removal in white decks these days? This is a little heavy on the not 2-drops, frankly. Like, I need to go get more 2-drops. I mean, what I need is more Charming Princes, but I don't have wild cards for more Charming Princes. Apparition? I should probably get over myself and just play that, eh? Yeah, I need like a decent 2-drop to play, and I'm not finding one that I love. I could just play the adversaries. If we're just looking to build out a curve. I think I'm okay with that. The Lieutenant I probably don't need. The Acolyte I probably need a couple of. The Dar I probably don't need. It's like a bad... Yeah, this is probably a little too cute, right? Like nobody's actually going to let me venture through an entire dungeon. I would like maybe one more 2-drop. If I blink this, it comes back as the front side, eh? So I can't really cheat in an Imbros. Spirited Companion's okay too. It churns through the deck. Because we'd probably play something like 23-ish lands in this. I don't know that this is good, but it should be fun at the very least. And then I probably just put in that apparition that I don't like and get over myself. Yeah, we'll get the lessons too. I don't think I'll forget them. I hope I won't. I'm trying to remember what the apparition I don't like is called. That's it. That's it. Skycleave Apparition. Okay, so this would be me playing 21 lands, which I don't quite want to do. So I need to trim something. This is probably too cute. Well, that is too. I could try 22 lands. It's just I really do need to be able to reliably cast this. I probably need to cut like one more card. Here, let's cut one of these specialists. That's kind of cute. And then just look for lessons. Don't necessarily have to be white ones. So this is just a take care of anything card. So I think I'd like one of those. I definitely want an environmental sciences. I want an exhibition. And I can have one more. What are we more likely to want? Like throw counters on something, draw a card. I don't think I want that. Maybe just another catch-all. Kill the thing. I think I could get behind this. Let's get our lands. We can play a lot of non-basic / creature lands if we want to. Like I'm certainly playing the Caves of the Frost Dragon. There's no reason not to play one of those. And there's no reason not to play one castle, right? After that, I probably need to be an adult and like just play a bunch of planes. Yeah. Missing anything here, chat? I feel like it probably does the same thing as the apparition, but we can peek. I think it's probably fine. Let's try this out and see if it does anything. This looks like it'll be a good time. I don't know that we built something good, but I like that wasn't the goal. I kind of combined two build requests at once, but it really looks like these two would play well together. So I think I want to give this a go. Let's do it. I'll give this a go. We've got the limo. If we have to use this to hit our land drop, we can. I'll try this one first, though, and see if I can just scry into one. Hey, nice. Everything we need right there. I wonder if I want to use the prison realm on that. Oh, I can't. So probably not. I can do this. I could even use it to blink this, but it doesn't seem really useful. So we'll take another scry. Okay, this is enough lands. So let's get enough lands. Hiya! Teach me something, Professor. I guess I take reduced to memory just to have access to it. Because I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but I'll probably want to be able to kill things, right? Because the rest of this just doesn't look like it does anything. I've already got plenty of lands. I don't have so many that I want mascot exhibition. Because like we're playing the limo next turn. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't want him to kill the professor, or did I? Now I don't mind another free land. This is kind of cool so far, yo. Again, don't know that it's good, but it doesn't have to be good. That's not the point. The point is kind of, in fact, that it isn't good. Get in the limo. Vroom vroom. They have to read it. That's how you know you've had a good brew. I'm getting ready to like read the newspaper at them because I assume they're going to try to kill it. Not cool. That's exactly like when your Uber driver doesn't show up. Alright, I'm not going to be getting those other Legion Angels, but that's alright. We're doing things and stuff. We're blinking kind of worthless 2-drops. It's something. Don't want to trade off the Professor just yet. Although they're kind of likely to wrath me here. But like, that's fine. We can still have a limo. So if we draw another ATB, we can trigger it and stash it. The Prince has been great. If I had more wild cards, I'd craft him. Yuck. That wasn't very nice. What does that do? Man, that doesn't that looks like it's going to be real bad for me. A bundle of wild cards for 50 bucks? That's insane. I might be able to run them out of cards. Oh, not like that though, because it's still gonna have Hexproof. Okay. I reckon we did. I've been trolled. Well, I thought I could target it twice, but I can't because I don't have any instant speed interaction. I think there's literally nothing I can do about that, which is unfortunate. This can get me a scry, I reckon. Like, that's something. Manaran, thank you for the resub. Y'all spam some cats for Manaran. $42 months, that's a long time. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm trying to do things with my limousine, but they won't let me. Do not counter my spells, please. Thank you. Woof woof.
Woof woof.
Thank you very much for the bits, J Marty. Y'all spam some cats for J Marty. We're racing them now. You see. Good afternoon, Dom. Y'all think it's over. It is not over. I am still definitively in this game. I've got so many wheels to spin. I'm sure we can beat the Sharknado and their Teferi. It's going to be fine.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
And Teferi's voice lines are still awesome. He is one of my favorite characters in Magic. I've mentioned a bazillion times how I wouldn't be playing Magic if Teferi didn't exist. Alright, so let's see if we can kill Teferi. For starters, because that seems like it'd be good. It would appear we cannot kill Teferi. Which is kind of a shame, really, if you think about it. I can't really attack it. Like, I can get this out of the way. That does get rid of their tokens, which is like something. But I've still got the Dream Trawler problem. That's probably worth it. Overwhelming them may be an option for me. That's certainly an option. I like that. This is probably walking into a wrath, but we'll do it. This lets me get another card, so I'll take it. Bork, bork. We might beat this, chat. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm just saying it could happen. This is indeed the brew of the day.
Let me know if you're up for round 2.
Yeah, I don't mind a creature land. That could potentially finish this off. Oh, that doesn't actually do anything. It's funny. I wonder if we're about to get our wreckage settled. I'm willing to believe that we might be. Oh goodness, that's not great. That's not great at all. Yeah, if that can't attack, I don't have attacks. Is this non-token? Yeah, it is. Well, it's unfortunate. So we were brewing around Mysterious Limousine, but also, and we had a request. So we had a request for Mysterious Limousine and Teleportation Circle. And I was like, what if we do both? I'm having fun with it. I've enjoyed this series. I had to take a little bit of time off of it, but it's fun to come back to. Yeah, they're recognizing that they need to try and kill me. Which they're in a pretty good position to do. I don't know if this is tier 1. It's stream trawler shenanigans. Y'all will have to tell me. I don't actually know much about the format. I'm just doing ridiculous things in it for fun. What you working with over there? Is it stuff I don't want you to have? It is. Okay. There's not really much reason to play this other than it can attack and block, and I don't see a reason not to. It's not nearly as good as actually making somebody discard something. I think we did. Yeah, we did. We did. I'll scoop to that. But that was a game. Well, will I? I'm not actually dead, am I? Technically not, which is the best kind of not. I probably should have held this and looted away the land. They can just tuck this and kill me, but they won't. Okay, you got me. That was fun. That was fun. I think the deck could, in theory, work.
And I will protect
I do need someone in chat to tell me if that was a tier 1 deck or not, though, because I, again, have no idea. But I know I had a good time. I'll take that. Alright, I'm not mulliganing a hand with limos. I just can't do it. That's the whole point. It's a fun way to kind of see the format, too. In kind of a low-risk scenario. Really would like to just hit the land. I still think that might be a reference to Ghostbusters, which I dig. Be awful nice if you could just hit. Land me. Thank you. Yoinks! Yoinks! Man, read them and weep. What are you going to do about my mysterious limousine? Are you prepared to be spellbound? Because they look like they're having some trouble over there. Probably should have played it first, because like I'm definitely walking into a removal spell. But it's also kind of like if they use it, then they're tapped out and can't kill this, which is kind of neat. Because we know it's not lands, they missed a land drop. Don't really care if they blow up any of my crap. If you want to blow up a professor of symbology, you go ahead. Now that I care about a little bit, but not a whole lot I can do about it. It is mana value 4 or less, isn't it? Well, hello there. There is indeed something I can do about it. Could also do that. Okay, apparently there's a lot of things we could do about it. Not that scared of Croxo. I have you meow. Got one turn killed today. Body of research into fling. That does sound like it could potentially be quite fun. Let me just hold on to that for you. Win number 1. We didn't even have to cast the limo. They just knew that I had it. And that was enough to get them to submit. This one's pretty bad, but there's not a lot of punishment to me for missing, so. Those decks look so large to me, but they're just 60 card decks. I'm not used to seeing 60 card decks. That's pretty cool. You can already do some fun stuff with bits. And John's home thingy. I've made it play Iron Maiden more times than I'd like to admit. I'm not going to do it now. But it is quite often a good time. That doesn't sound very good because I'd want to see the Roombas in action. Like if you're going to call out DJ Roomba, you need to be there to see it. Fine. No, no worries, Marty. Be super swell to have hit a land there and get to start doing limo things. I don't think I can go for the teleportation circle. They're obviously sitting on a instant speed removal spell, and it's just too risky. Okay, maybe they weren't, but that's okay. Now we know. They did just discard crap to mill themselves, which is amusing to me. Okay. So this gets vehicles from their graveyard. But if they don't have any vehicles, it probably isn't doing anything, which is neat. So let's get teleporting, shall we? More limos is good. Does this hit vehicles? Nope. We're in a little bit of danger right now, in case you were wondering. You might just be dead. I had a plan. And then they played that. And it wasn't good enough. Vroom vroom. I'm still dead if they swing team. Well, not quite. I just have awkward blocks. All right, the limo's doing things. They can get a mill because I can put this in the limo if it matters. Never casting that. I think I'll just get the land. We can recast this in the future. Or I can just nab it now and not really have to worry about it, but they're nowhere near casting that. I'll just take a random card. Did we get there? Hey, hey, hey! Menace is the best of 1Q. My booty. That's a victory for Upfish. And we use the teleportation circle and the limo to do it. That is quite nice. Right, I'll give it a go, although this is making me a little nervous. I wonder if I should try to take the Draft Hero account for like Mythic and Constructed, if that would be fun for me. Because it's entirely free to play account. And I've done like sort of okay with it. I wonder how close to a tier 1 deck I could get with all the resources I have over there. Might be harder here than it would be in something like Hearthstone where I can't disenchant cards. Wouldn't surprise me. I know a lot of people do double mythic grind. I've done it before. It wasn't really something I wanted to do every month. And I certainly don't have time for it now. I feel like I want to have something in play before I use the teleportation circle. Can I get that with the apparition? I can. Because I'm going to need to. Beginning of combat, if it's untapped, opponent may tap an untapped creature token. If they do, tap it and they get a fish token. No, you can have a fish token. It's fine. I'm gonna kill it. I don't really need the land. At least a tapped one. Like an untapped one, I could like play Apparition and Professor potentially. I don't think I want to let him have that much mana. Oh, I can already play these two. Cool. Good me. Hiya! Oh! That's not very nice. I think we're just going to chill and try to trade off crap until I can resolve a teleportation circle with something still on the board, ideally. Like we're taking 5 here. That's a little rough. This angel's been pretty good. I don't know what they've got to do with all that mana, but I'd really rather they not do it. Plus, gotta use the limo. So we're getting kind of lucky that they're missing their land drops. Can't really do that, can I? Elder Gargamel, eh? So how do I deal with that? I probably have to stick it under here for now. Let's see what else they've got going on over there. Emergent Ultimatum. They don't have a creature, I'm not too scared of that. And they're not going to have a creature. Let's see if we can just kill him before this becomes a problem. So they need 7, 8, 9, and they've got 6. I think I can take the card. Teleportation circle, mysterious limousine. Boom. A winner is me. I'll take it. Easy peasy. Those are some fun brews. And a big thank you to my patrons. Thank you Punk, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Fasty, Rich, Brandon, Jazzy, Craig, and Geis. I appreciate y'all.